Hey guys, Roger 5 here with episode number 15 of our Marseille career mode on FIFA 20. This is going to be the season number 1 finale. It is going to have 5 games in it, and we're going to try and complete our season objectives. Obviously, we've got one really difficult one to do, which is to score or assist 2 goals with Thauvin once he's come back from his injury. That's going to be tough. But you can see here against OGC Nice at home, we've gone 1-0 down. And Tamzi plays the ball through. We're now 2-0 down. And as it stands, our undefeated record at home, which has lasted pretty much for the whole season, looks to be shattered before our eyes. But luckily for us, just before half-time, Marion receives the ball. He plays it into Ferrier. Ferrier to Bakambu. Tries to skip past, can't quite do so he plays Awa to Payet. Back through to Ferrier. He's going to stop, cut it inside to Bakambu. And if you remember, Ferrier is the youth academy player that scored the goal in the cup. One of the worst shots you ever see that somehow still went in. But 47 minutes into this game, we've got the win behind our sails. We're going to look to try and get this game back onto level terms at 2-2. As Ferrier threads the ball through to Bakambu brilliantly there. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. What can he do? He tucks it round. He makes it 2-2. Levels things up. And we've still got 40 minutes left in this game to try and win it. But I'll tell you this now. In the 68th minute, there's a corner kick here. Kirk's going to take it. He whips it across to the back post. It's headed out. Only as far as Claude Maurice. He lays it off to Loris. Out to... They're just playing it around. And we can't get the ball off him. And eventually it finds Cyprien, the French central midfielder, strikes it past Mandanda, and he puts the final nail in our coffin. Our undefeated streak at home comes to an end at the hands of OGC Nice and Patrick Vieira. They ruin it for us. We couldn't go the whole season undefeated at home, unfortunately. But you know what that does do? That angers us. And that makes us want to win even more as we go against Strasbourg. Away from home, Leon takes out Lala. One of our former players from last year's career mode, Lala, doing what he always used to do. Overlap, get into the box. He did so there. Leon takes him out after he shot the ball. Referee deems that as a red card. Apparently there was no attempt to play the ball. But Mandanda, he was going the right way. I think he would have saved that if it was on target, but it was not on target. As 11 minutes into this game, Sakai down this right-hand side. Man in the middle is Sansone. He's going to throw it on through to Bakambu. First time strike past the goalkeeper. Makes it 1-0 to the 10 men of Olympique Marseille. And we are doing exactly what we need to be doing. We need to be winning games to keep up this kind of chase for the Champions League football. As Sansone receives the ball from Mandanda. Loses it out, but it falls to Sakai. He's going to play it through to Thauvin, who's making his return to the pitch. 86 minutes into this game, Florian Thauvin breaks past Fofana, breaks past the defence as well on his left foot. Strikes it past to the keeper. We only need one more goal contribution by Thauvin, and we've completed his season objective. Brilliant to see the man come back, get a goal, as the 10 men of Olympique Marseille beat Strasbourg 2-0 as we go into a very, very important game for this season. AS Monaco in the league. They're obviously fighting for us for the Champions League spaces. You can see there, they're on 77 points. We're on 75. As Gelson Martins breaks past the back line, past where Amavi should be, charges into the box, and he shoots it. Mandanda dives over the top of the ball, allows it to be played underneath him. And Monaco, we've already lost at home this episode, and they know we can lose at home now. They know we are vulnerable. But after going 1-0 down, we go to the 75th minute. And we're pressing them up in this corner really nicely. Thauvin's come on, he wins the ball back, charges into the box. He's got men in the middle to aim at, aims at Bakambu. And there is that goal contribution that we needed. That is 20 goal contributions with Thauvin this season. 1-1 is the scoreline between ourselves and Monaco. That's good enough. But we want more. We want the victory. But in the 89th minute, the ball's cleared upfield. Kaletakar takes it down for Kamara. Emarvi out wide, centrally to Rongier. He plays it to Giroud. Giroud holds it up, through to Bakambu. Out wide though, not the best of passes. We've still got 30 seconds. It's back into Thauvin. Strikes it at the near post. He's come on. He's come back. He's scored a goal. He's assisted a goal. We are now winning 2-1. We jump Monaco in the table. And that is exactly what we needed. coming into this game. The Champions League spaces look to be ours. They've got our name written on it as we go into the final 2 games of the season. The first of which is going to be against Metz, a team we should be able to beat. We're at home again. We should have this one in the bag. As 18 minutes into the game, Rongier to Marin. Marin plays it through to Demi Payet. Back through to Cedric Bakambu. There's an open man in the middle and Payet. And on his left foot, he strikes it past the goalkeeper. He's scored so many goals this season. It really is brilliant to see. And I'll show you this one. We scored a free kick right at the beginning of the season. And now Payet, 19 yards out. That's 2 free kick goals this season. One right at the beginning, one right at the end. 2-0 is the score. Demi Payet's on the brace. He's looking to get that hat-trick. Can he do so? Well, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, all he got was the brace. 2 goals. It's very, very good. And he did get the free kick goal as well. So it is very, very impressive by him. As we go into the final game of the season. Waiting on Stade de Reims. And we need 1 point. Just a single point to qualify for Champions League football. And you know what's even better for us? The 2 teams behind us, the 2 teams with us, Olympique Marseille and Monaco, they're the 2 teams fighting for Champions League space with us. They're playing each other on the final day. So that's just going to help us even more, basically. It's 20 minutes into this game. Bannon plays the ball to Zanelli. Zanelli to Mbuku. Intercepted by Rongier, and we've got the counter-attack going on here as Marin threads the ball brilliantly through to Bakambu, holds off his man, breaks past him, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and of course he does. Of course he puts it past the keeper. 22 minutes into this game, Cedric Bakambu, the club's top goal scorer, the man that joined us in January and has been on fire ever since, makes it 1-0. Just past the hour mark, looking to make it 2-0, but the keeper makes the save on the Thauvin penalty, denying us the chance to double our lead as the ball's whipped across. Bakambu with the overhead kick cleared out for another corner. Once again, it's going to be taken by Payet. Whipped across once again. This time it's headed away, only as far as Marin. Antonio Marin nods the ball down to Amavi. Takes it down. He is going to hold it up and play it back through to Bakambu. First time strike past the keeper. 2-0. 63 minutes into this game. One more goal. One more goal and we have secured this victory and secured ourselves Champions League spaces with 10 minutes left in this game. Once again, from the corner kick, Thauvin whips it across. Goes all the way through to Giroud. First strike missed. Second strike takes a touch. Bangs it on his right foot. 3-0 will be the final score of this game. We have gone and secured ourselves Champions League football. Thanks to Cedric Bakambu. Thanks to Olivier Giroud. And now let's quickly go over the season objectives. So we have 1 to outscore Olivier Giroud with Cedric Bakambu. We have done that. Bakambu got 17 goals in 17 games. Giroud got 12 in 29. So that one's ticked off. 20 goal contributions with Thauvin in the league. He got 11 goals, 10 assists. That contributes to 21 goals in the league this season. With a 2-month injury break. Not too bad. Sign a Youth Academy player with at least 88 minimum potential. We've got this right here. Pierre Castel, 89 to 94. We sign him up. That's that one ticked off. Very well done. So that's 3 of them done. We then had to qualify for Champions League. We did that. Very well done to ourselves. Oh, also, Giroud outscored Balotelli. He got more than 9 goals. Well done to him. So that's 5. And finally, win a domestic competition. We did that on penalties against PSG. So we have completed all 6 of our season objectives. So that means next season we can either get a transfer takeover or a scout future star. I hope you guys have enjoyed this season. We'll be back with season number 2 very soon. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.